Today we're gonna get this outcome with tips on how to get these details and make the sun glow further with the Snapseed app. I'm gonna start in Tune Image menu. Just increasing the shadows to make the darker areas more bright. Now a selective filter to make those parts a little more brighter. Next, using double exposure, adding this image with dark clouds. Placing it so the dark clouds are more visible and setting the opacity to 100. Going to masking screen, revealing the image at 100%. With the brush value set at 0, zooming out, which gives a soft feather, and masking out the image from the bottom. Taking time here to get the mountains visible with few clouds remaining for a hazy look. Making sure to remove on the main subject. Not too concerned here with the details on the subject as there is not much to work there. Now using curves, darkening the overall image. Going to masking screen, removing the effect in the foreground to make only the part of the clouds more dark. Little correction here, going back and dragging the image up a bit to cover the black bar at the top. Before revealing the sun, adding this with double exposure and placing it to cover the foreground. Making sure to get the brighter orangish parts on the shining grass. Changing the blend mode to overlay, setting the opacity at around here. Going to masking screen now. Brushing on these shiny parts to make it look like the sunlight is hitting those parts. Brushing on the bottom too with little less opacity. Also on the mountains to get the orangish shade. This gives this subtle effect. Now adding the sunset image again and placing it so that the sun is around the right edge on the mountain. setting the opacity to 100. Masking work to reveal the areas around the evening sun. Now darkening mainly the bottom part with curves and some masking work. Working with curves again for some darkened contrast. We'll be applying this only on the foreground, including the subject. Tuning the overall contrast. After these edits, moving the image to Lightroom for some finishing touches. Here in Lightroom app, first tuning the whites and blacks to make the image pop more. Going to the masking filters, adding a radial filter on the sun. Increasing the exposure to make it more brighter. This can be done in Snapseed too using curves, though a little more complicated. Adding a vignette in Effects menu. Tuning the overall contrast with curves in the Light menu. The final result here. Hope you found some handy tips and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.